the topic entitled 20 Daily Habits That Make Us Age Faster. You see, everybody wants to age gracefully. And graceful aging means that we grow older with strength or vitality, clarity of mind, and peace in the heart. One thing we can do is that to stop aging. We can't do it because it's a natural process. But what we can do naturally is that we can delay aging process by 20, 30 years. That is 100% possible. Today I want to share with you 20 habits that can accelerate or speed up the aging process. Once we understand this can help us basically to slow down the aging process. Number one is lack of sleep. If you don't sleep like 6.5 to 9 hours nightly, 6.5 to 9 hours nightly deep sleep, you don't activate the lymphatic system. This is a system, the brain nighttime cleansing system that removes toxic protein linked to brain disorders like Alzheimer's disease. Poor sleep at night will lead to reduction in the cell repair and hormonal balance. We will not balance the hormones well, and that can speed up the aging process. Now, another bad habit that can speed up aging process is using your phone at night before you sleep. That normally the blue light from the phones or your tablet that you're using will discourage the production of melatonin. This is the sleep hormone that controls the body clock to help you to sleep. If you're low on melatonin, what happens? You struggle to repair the cells and regulate your metabolism. That is how you convert metabolism, how you convert food into energy and keep us alive. Now, poor breathing habit is another habit that we should pay attention to. Shallow or inefficient breathing will reduce oxygen supply to the tissues in the body. Alright, now this less oxygen in the body will produce more toxic waste. We call them free radicals that will slowly damage and age your cells, our cells, so quickly. So that is it. So we should do what they call 4-6-4 breathing. Breathing deeply, intentional breathing, exercise in the morning and the evening. That will be very helpful. Number 4 habit is sleeping with the mouth open. When you sleep with your mouth open, you bypass your nose. That is a problem because your nose produces what they call nitric oxide, which keeps your blood vessels healthy. It relaxes your blood vessels for blood to flow through beautifully. If you don't have this nitric oxide production, your arteries become very stiff and it loses flexibility that can produce or lead to blood pressure. Mouth breathing also is an indicator of shallow breathing, which means you have less oxygen at night, which will create inflammation and lead to breakdown of collagen, and that can age that individual faster. Sagging skin. Another thing is that when you have the mouth open, it causes tooth decay like periodontal disease, which can in turn create other chronic diseases through periodontal disease. Another thing that we should also take note is the metabolic and diet habit. Too much sugar will cause what they call glycation. What is glycation? A process where sugar sticks to the protein and damages the tissue. This in fact will cause your blood vessels and organ actually to damage with time. In fact, glycation is a typical scenario. People have cataracts because of prediabetes or insulin resistance or full-blown type 2 diabetes. Now, another thing is eating high processed food or what they call the ultra processed food. Now, they are loaded with sugar, chemicals, in fact bad fat that will cause the body to inflame and damage your cells and break down the collagen, basically rusting you from the inside out. And the habit we should pay attention to is eating late at night. When you eat late, your body spends the night digesting instead of repairing itself. Now this blocks your natural repair process, and that will increase your blood sugar and build up more inflammatory condition, and that will rust you from inside and accelerate aging. In fact, that can lead to diseases like prediabetes or plaques build up in the arteries, which can lead to stroke and heart attack. Another thing is chronic dehydration. When you are actually chronically dehydrated, your cells can't flush out waste properly. Your skin loses elasticity, which it means that you have dry skin and it sags you, but also your blood thickens, and that can affect the way your kidney should work. It makes your kidneys suffer and makes your heart suffer. In fact, research has shown that thickened blood as a result of chronic dehydration can gradually lead to heart failure. The next thing is about lifestyle and physical habits. Physical inactivity can lead to what it calls sarcopenia. What is it? Is age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. Sitting too long is another poor habit that can age people really quickly. When you sit too long, it slows down the blood flow, it stiffens your body, it triggers inflammation. So you try to get up and move just even 2 minutes every 30 minutes that you sit down. That is enough to reset the circulation and keep your body from aging early. Alcohol use can also age us quickly through the liver problems. All right. The next thing is smoking. Even if you're a secondary smoker, standing next to somebody who smokes often, this can damage your blood vessels and the DNA, that the genetic material inside your cell. That can increase the risk of cancers and, of course, heart disease and premature aging. Environmental factors like too much sun exposure, it means that can cause what it called photoaging. It means skin aging caused by ultraviolet radiations. So this can damage the collagen and lead to wrinkles and skin damage. But then if you're lacking sunlight, it reduces vitamin D. Vitamin D in fact regulates over 1,000 genes in the body. Low vitamin D can lead to not only bone problem but muscle immune system problem, type 2 diabetes, brain, heart condition. It's a risk of breast cancer, prostate cancer, and colon cancers. So we need 10,000 IU, naturally extracted vitamin D3 plus K2 with all the cofactors like magnesium or zinc or boron to activate vitamin D to work. The next is emotional or mental health issue. Chronic stress can raise your cortisol. This is stress hormone. That can shorten what they call the telomeres. Telomeres are the protective caps on your DNA, which is linked to biological aging. So if you're chronically stressed, within you can age very, very quickly, more than your normal birth, your age on your birth certificate. Chronic anger, getting angry all the time and long, can really release adrenaline or cortisol, which can raise your blood pressure and cause strain on your heart, and can also increase, of course, the chance of getting blood pressure as well. Now, the next thing is social isolation. It increases also stress hormone and reduces emotional support. Now, studies have shown that loneliness can really raise the risk of heart disease and cognitive decline. But being on your own may not mean that you are lonely. Some people are happy to be on your own. There are some people can be with other people, but they are not emotionally connected to these people, and they may feel lonely. Okay, so if you're happy by yourself, that's fine. But if you're not that type of person, be with other people. That helps a lot to age beautifully. Not challenging the brain weakens what they call the neuroplasticity. It means that the brain ability to create new connections and learn. So mental inactivity can actually lead to cognitive decline. It means your ability to remember or think clearly or learn new things and make good decisions. Other point is living without purpose. It reduces your motivation and resilience and then emotional well-being. People with a strong sense of purpose tend to have better mental health and longer life expectancy. The last point is that early morning eating. When you wake up, the body releases cortisol naturally to provide energy for the day. But if you eat immediately, that 1 hour after waking up, it quickly triggers additional insulin production. Now over time, you will have insulin resistance condition that will lead to type 2 diabetes or pre-diabetes, but it will also create metabolic stress, and that can age the person very, very quickly. So, beloveds, we've learned about 20 habits that can age us faster. Now, if you're interested in aging well and you need certain extra guidance and nutrients to support your body to age slowly, reduce the aging process by 20-30 years, it's possible. Or if you have any chronic disease, a call away, call me on this number. If you're calling outside the UK, it's +44 738 464 7300. Please share this number, be a blessing to somebody. If you want to support this mission, go to my YouTube channel, put in Dr. James Natural Link, Dr. James Natural Link, and go there to subscribe. And please share, be part of this mission, and God will bless you. Thank you so